Welcome to Marketplace with Charles. Marketplace is brought to you by Art of Skincare, the company that brings out the beauty in you, and Kuwisa Lodge, where dreams do come true. From deep in the heart of Mabalingo Nature Reserve, as well as Grace Farms, your #1 daily fresh produce. I am Charles Ngobeni. On Marketplace, we redefine your future by equipping you with tools that you need to achieve your entrepreneurial dreams. Each week, we bring you insight from experts in different fields of business, from wise men and women of great stature. Our guest today has established an affordable sanitary pads company, not only sanitary pads company, but with high quality and standards. According to the founding president of our democratic nation, the late Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Yet menstruating girls can be deprived of this powerful weapon in that they can miss school or drop out of school due to the lack of proper sanitary towels. According to the United Nations research, approximately 1 out of 10 girls in Africa face this reality. Our guest today shares experience with respect to establishing a sanitary pad company. Please help me in welcoming Ms. Thandiwe Malindi in your home or wherever you may be watching this episode from today. Thandiwe, welcome to Marketplace with Charles.
Good day. Thank you so much for having me. Good day to all our viewers.
You know, you asked me so well off camera not to say anything about you. Now it is your turn to say something about yourself.
Thandiwe Malindi is a passionate young businesswoman who is a dreamer, a go-getter, a philanthropist, a mother, a daughter, and the founder of Delivea Sanitary pads. Born and raised in Mafikeng by 2 loving parents, studied events management and business administration.
Wow. And the company that you are representing today, what is the name of the brand?
Okay, it's Delivea Sanitary pads.
And it's a great company.
It's a great company, sir.
When was the idea born?
Okay, in the year 2018, I established a company called Delivea Projects and Services, where we later that year established our new product called Delivea Sanitary pads. I've always been passionate about giving back. So as we all know, many girls miss school mainly because of the lack of sanitary pads. And also having a mother that is a teacher to disadvantaged schools, I've been exposed to learners where they actually miss school mainly because they cannot afford sanitary pads. So being around such learners, I then saw a void to say, Thandiwe, what can you do in order for you to give back to the community and also make sure that you are also playing a part in the country?
Thandiwe, tell me, what support did you get to make this dream a reality?
I have a very good support structure. I'm from a family that has been supportive throughout the remarkable journey. I've also partnered with NGOs where we share the same vision of keeping a girl child in school. I've also partnered with private companies where we do CSI programs with them.
And any government support?
Yes, we've been trying to penetrate in it. It's not so easy, but I can say there is progress.
Let's talk about your company. In establishing your company, what critical key steps did you have to take?
Okay, the first thing that I did was to do research about the market and the product itself. I had to obviously know what my consumers want and prefer. And also I established good relationship with my manufacturer in terms of the branding of the product and also customizing it. My manufacturer has been doing such an enormous job in doing that. Also the final stage of having to approve the final product, we finally reached a consensus where we could say, you know what, the product is actually good enough and appealing to our customers. Not only that, but it's also affordable to our consumers.
Let's talk about good enough. What do you mean if you say it's good enough? What characterizes your product?
Yes, my product is not only affordable, but it is of good quality. We have anti-leak channel for leakage, we've got wings for extra protection, and cotton touch for comfort.
Okay, I hear you, Malindi. Those are great qualities of a pads. But most pads, they have that as well. What set your pad from the rest? What makes it stand up? What is it that will make a buyer out there chooses yours from so many? Because if you go into the shelf in any shop, each and every one of the sanitary pads, they are shouting, use me, use me, use me. What is it that will make me choose yours?
Okay, firstly, like I said, my sanitary pads are affordable.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that's making it different from other products. And it's not only found in retail stores, but we have representatives in different provinces where it can be easily accessible. So when we were doing the sanitary pads, we were trying to focus on disadvantaged people that cannot afford sanitary pads.
Tell me, you said you're a philanthropist.
Correct.
Do you sell them or do you give them away?
What we have done is it started off as giving them away. Like I said, we have partnered with private companies where we do CSI.
Yeah.
So most of our programs have been where we partner with also NGOs and give away sanitary pads. But now schools have also engaged us and say, listen, we are happy with the pads and the way they are so easily accessible and the way you just always replying to us on time and the energy that you have for our little ones. So I have also partnered with schools where they also buy sanitary pads from our company.
So in other words, there are those that you are giving for free.
Yes, what we do is we do have a program called Keep a Girl Child in School, where we donate sanitary pads to disadvantaged schools. So we do have a program where we donate sanitary pads alongside with the program of private companies of CSI.
When you do such initiatives, do you just go there and dump, or do you have some talks with the girls?
Yes, absolutely. What we do is we have identified disadvantaged schools where we not only donate the sanitary pads, but we sit down with girls and tell them the importance of self-hygiene. So those are the programs that we run in. Not only do we sit down, but not only do we donate sanitary pads, but we also have a one-on-one session with the kids to actually educate them about the importance of self-hygiene. I'm currently working from Centurion, but what we have done is that we have different representatives in 9 different provinces. So your Gauteng, your Northwest Limpopo, we have different salespeople that are in charge of distributing the sanitary pads, and also if ever you want to engage or also invite us to your schools, we have different representatives in different provinces.
Well, viewers out there, some of the things are too good to be true. After the break, we're going to dwell much more deeper into this. Don't change the dial.
Shine a different sun, for this one has made hearts cold and dark. Nobody cares about the screams that echo through the night of abandoned children that roam the streets, turning dustbins upside down like stray dogs that scavenge city compost heaps. Lord, shine a different sun, one that will make hearts compassionate to children that scream through the years. Blood-curdling screams of quivers full of broken arrows falling through gaping holes, dashed to pieces on the ground. Nobody saw it coming, for they were caught up in self-centered dash. Lord, shine a different sun. Perhaps one that will melt this heart of stone that has become the world. She has forsaken her position as nurturer and provider. Her calloused hands cut through the faces of children who shed tears to no avail. Her ears have gone deaf. The bond with her offspring severed. Lord, shine a different sun. Perhaps one that rises in the west. For the eastern skies have robbed the world of wisdom. So she blindly dances on in nonchalance, while her posterity extincts at the hands of cold and murderous beings, indescribable to the truthful eye. Lord, shine a different sun, one that will awake the world from its demented slumber. Streets are littered with corpses, innocent, nameless corpses, clothed only with the potential of dreams, only fully described to the mother's belly. Lord, shine a different sun, the sun. Let him come now and save his creation. Salvation has become a taboo, social justice a mere myth. The worst sufferers are your little children, the one in whom you ordain praise. Lord, release the sun without delay. Perhaps when the world sees you, she will repent of her cruelty, of children that run the streets barefooted, of laws that permit abortion, of children that are raised by pipes and bridges.
Welcome to Marketplace with Charles. I am still sitting here with my lovely guest, Thandiwe, and we are discussing the sanitary pads on Marketplace with Charles. How's Thandiwe? You have got a great brand. You said everything which are too good to be true. Now it is the time to unveil the real stuff. I want to see those wings. I don't know how the wings looks like. Now I want you to explain, this is the wings, these are the gels, this is how it works. Just by the mere showing. You don't have to demonstrate it. You just show.
Okay. So, the packet has 10 premium pads inside, called Delivea Sanitary Towel. I will open it so that you can actually see the pad. Here's one. Easy to open. It's already protected.
But that looks like a nappy.
No, it is the kind of pads that our market is looking for.
Okay.
Far from being a nappy, this is a cotton pad.
Okay.
Yes. So these are the wings that I had spoken about for extra protection. So when you wrap it around, you are protected. Even at night, when you are sleeping, you are still protected. So you don't have to be insecure about it. It is a cotton pad. It has a cotton touch to it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, so this is the pad that we are currently selling in the product.
I want to have a touch and feel. Wow. I'm telling you, this is unique. By all standards, honestly speaking, by all standards, for me, it appears to be high quality and very, very unique. You hardly find a cotton pad. You know, most of them is just rubbish to use and throw away. What is the difference between this cotton pad that I'm seeing for the first time in my life and to what we call the normal pads, the ones that I buy for my daughters?
Okay, the difference with this one is that research has been done that cotton pads are the essential pads for our young people in terms of hygiene as well. We also have the thin pads. I think that's the one that you are talking about for your daughters. They don't absorb for longer. With our cotton pads, they can go for 24 hours. They can go for 24 hours, but it's recommended that at least you change it every after 8 hours.
What sort of challenges did you come across when manufacturing this, distribution of this, and how did you overcome such challenges?
I think with COVID-19, the whole world was inundated with the pandemic. As a small business owner who is very pedantic, it came with a lot of turmoil. So as an owner and a managing director, we actually had to sit down and restructure our business model, because in as much as the pandemic was there, it wasn't easily accessible because of the restrictions that we had. So with that, we had to restructure and sit down with our partners and make sure that even though schools are closed, our young learners, we still have access of them and making sure that they still get the sanitary pads. So that was the main challenge during the pandemic. And also we had to empower ourselves with positive thoughts, and also our girls to assure them that even if you are not going to school, we will make sure that you still have your sanitary pads. And also having to list our sanitary pads into the retail store, that was also a challenge for us. But good news is that our pads are going to be out in the retail stores. We've managed to overcome the challenge of penetrating, obviously, in the market, because like you said earlier on, most people, they are sanitary pads, but having to go to a retail store and saying, I'm coming with sanitary pads, why should we take your sanitary pad? That was one of the challenges, but like I said, we managed to get through it.
Is there any plans to develop this further?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are working on expanding the brand. I can't really say much at the moment, but be on the lookout. We are working on it.
Should I presume it will be across the borders of South Africa?
Absolutely, that's what we're working on. We're trying to penetrate into other African countries.
Look, there must be a story behind your company name, and I would like to hear that.
Yes, so like I said, I'm very passionate about giving back. So I took the name Deliver, delivering services, and changed it to Delivea Projects and Services, where we launched our Delivea Sanitary pads in the company.
Tell me, if there's someone out there who wants to start a company like yours, will you be willing to assist and help, and what information will you help them?
Absolutely, that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to bring up our young girls to give them the relevant information in terms of starting up a company, and also being part of our programs, and also mentoring them to get the right knowledge about sanitary pads. We also have social media platforms where we engage with our young learners, because that's one of the easily accessible platforms to engage at. We are on Instagram. Our handle is Delivea_sanitary pads. They can also send us an email, or if you want to invite us to your school and engage with your learners, you can send an email at info@deliveaprojects.co.za. Yes. Yes.
And will that be relevant for mentorship as well?
Absolutely, absolutely, sir. Yes.
And over and above the sanitary pads, are you looking at something else?
Yes, yes, absolutely, sir. We're trying to diversify. I think that's what's important. Like I said, be on the lookout.
You'll make me to be on the lookout 24/7 because I am looking forward to what's next.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Well, you're doing a great job, I must say.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a great product. Once it's on marketplace, people have to know that it's one of the best. If it's not the top of the range, it's a Rolls Royce of the pets. Otherwise, it won't be here.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for gracing our studios. It has been our pleasure to have you here. Well, there you have it. That was my lovely guest, Ms. Thandiwe Malindi. From me, Charles Ngobeni, thank you for watching Marketplace with Charles, brought to you by Art of Skincare, Kuwisa Lodge, and Grace Farms. Special thanks to Smiles to Wow for the insertion of the active aligners to enhance our beautiful smiles, although sometimes you don't see it, as well as El Michaud for my great wardrobe. If you have been blessed by this episode, let us know. You can get in touch with me on charlesngobeni.com, Instagram Charles_Ngobeni, or like us on Facebook page Charles Ngobeni. You may want to view repeats of this program at your leisure by subscribing to the Marketplace YouTube channel, Charles Ngobeni. God bless you. Let us meet next time, same place, same channel.
The enemy shall not prevail against me. The enemy shall not prevail against me. The enemy shall not prevail. The enemy does not have power against our lives. Shall not prevail. Shall not prevail. No, no evil from me shall prosper. No evil from me shall prosper. No, 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 no. Against me, shall prosper. Formed against me, shall prosper. It's no, no, no. The enemy shall not prevail. The enemy shall not prevail. The enemies under our feet against me. The enemies shall not prevail. He does not have power against me. The enemies shall not prevail. Shall not prevail. Shall not prevail. No. That's what the Bible tells us. Come against me. No, 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 no. No, from the enemies I'm stronger, yeah. Oh, day and night and day. shall not prevail.